Teen Mom is back on MTV, and one former cast member has many of her friends and loved ones worried about her well-being. Amber had a complete mental breakdown, and it all played out on TikTok. By the time all was said and done, many of her friends and family were trying to intervene to help her. Here's a look at what happened and how her family and friends reacted to the bizarre videos. Amber Portwood has a complete mental breakdown. Amber Portwood has always seemed to be on the edge. However, she had a recent massive meltdown, and it all played out live on TikTok. In the videos, Portwood was crying and going off on different problems going on in her life right now. She then lashed out at everyone, including her fans. Amber Portwood: "Why am I crying? Because I'm petrified. I'm petrified. I gave up half my life for you guys to be saying this awful smart about me," she exclaimed. "I thought you guys were fucking smarter than that." "Really?" She then said that she wasn't high or manic and that she never gave up her kids. "I fought," she said. She then returned after reading comments left after the first meltdown. It seems many fans were less than sympathetic. "What's wrong with you? Is this what you want? Is this what you fucking want?" Amber cried. "You know the pain I went through when I had my children gone? You know what pain that is? It's death." Amber's ex, Gary Shirley, gained custody of Leah. In 2023, Amber also lost custody of her son, James. Amber then went on in her rant saying, "I survived fentanyl. Like the mental health issues I have. It's so fucking up. Are you guys serious? You dare speak to me like that?" Amber Portwood's friends seek intervention. It was more than evident that Amber Portwood was undergoing a mental breakdown live on TikTok for all her fans to see. Now, people in her life have reached out to try to help her. People in Amber's life have reached out to her after her TikToks, and particularly were upset about some of the allegations she made against her ex Gary Shirley, a source said, via the U.S. Sun. Last month, Amber had another TikTok confessional where she said that Gary was not a good dad. The source also said things have been getting bad for Amber since her fiancé, Gary Waite, disappeared last summer. He was found, but they broke up. She's struggling with her mental health right now and hasn't been able to recover from her recent setbacks, the source said. Now, TikTok is an outlet for her. What are your thoughts on Amber Portwood's recent mental breakdown? Do you think she will get the help she needs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. MTV's Teen Mom franchise is roaring back into the spotlight, but not for glamorous reunions or heartfelt updates. Former Teen Mom OG star Amber Portwood, 35, has sent shockwaves through her circle and fans after a raw, unfiltered mental breakdown unfolded live on TikTok. What started as a vulnerable cry for understanding devolved into a tear-streaked tirade lashing out at critics, exes, and even her own supporters. By the end, loved ones were scrambling for an intervention, fearing for her stability amid a cascade of personal losses. As Teen Mom, the next chapter teases its next season. Portwood's public unraveling raises tough questions about fame, mental health, and the toll of reality TV. History of heartache. Portwood's rocky road to rock bottom. Amber Portwood first captured hearts and headlines as a wide-eyed teen on MTV's 16 and Pregnant in 2009, documenting her pregnancy with daughter Leah alongside then-boyfriend Gary Shirley. The couple's volatile relationship exploded into domestic violence scandals, arrests, and custody battles that defined early Teen Mom OG seasons. Portwood's battles with bipolar disorder, addiction, and legal woes led to jail stints and rehab, but she fought back with advocacy, therapy, and a second child, son James, born in 2018 with ex Andrew Glennon. Yet stability proved elusive. In 2023, Portwood lost primary custody of James following heated disputes with Glennon, echoing the full custody Gary secured for Leah years prior. The blows compounded last summer when her fiancé, Gary Waite, vanished during a trip to Alaska, sparking a frantic search. He resurfaced, but their engagement crumbled, leaving Portwood adrift in Indianapolis. "She's been in survival mode for months," a longtime friend told the U.S. Sun. TikTok, with its 24/7 live feature, became her unintended confessional booth, hours of streams blending empowerment rants with raw despair. Portwood's arc mirrors the franchise's gritty ethos, young moms navigating chaos under unrelenting scrutiny. But as Teen Mom evolves into the next chapter, her story feels less like redemption and more like a cautionary tale. Fans who once championed her resilience now worry the spotlight has dimmed her fight. The TikTok implosion, tears, tirades, and terrifying truths The meltdown hit like a freight train on a recent evening stream, amassing thousands of viewers before moderators stepped in. Portwood, makeup smudged and voice cracking, poured out her soul. Why am I crying? Because I'm petrified. I'm petrified. I gave up half my life for you guys to be saying this awful song about me, she exclaimed, swiping at tears. Triggered by comments accusing her of abandoning Leah and questioning why neither child lives with her, she defended fiercely. I thought you guys were fucking smarter than that. Really? I'm not higher manic, I never gave up my kids. I fought. The floodgates opened. Portwood delved into visceral pain. The death of losing Leah to Gary's custody in 2012. James's 2023 removal after a custody war, and a near-fatal fentanyl scare she miraculously survived. You know the pain I went through when I had my children gone? It's death, she sobbed, returning after scanning unsympathetic comments. Thank God for the kids, Father One read, she erupted. What's wrong with you? Is this what you fucking want? You know what pain that is? But the stream's darkest turn came in explosive accusations against Gary Shirley. In a late-night frenzy echoing her Christmas Eve 2024 rant, Portwood alleged abuse. I survived fentanyl. Like the mental health issues I have. It's so fucking up! Are you guys serious? You dare speak to me like that? Sources close to the family reveal she escalated, claiming Gary was not a good dad and leveling shocking charges of rape and pedophilia, echoing prior outbursts that left the teen mom fandom reeling. Clips spread like wildfire on Reddit and X, with users dubbing it Amber's breaking point. This wasn't isolated. Portwood's TikToks have chronicled feuds, including a brutal June 2025 clash with co-star Ashley Jones, where the duo tore into each other's parenting on a joint live. Jones fired back, slamming Portwood for embarrassing Leah and sitting on that couch for 16-plus years. Leah herself spoke out in January 2025, telling Caitlin Lowell on a podcast, "It's not fair to blame my dad," highlighting the 16-year-old's strained bond with her mom. Portwood streams, often at 3 a.m., blend defiance with desperation, bragging about rejecting millions for adult films while begging for empathy. Intervention, calls, loved ones circle the wagons. The videos didn't just go viral. They ignited alarm bells. People in Amber's life have reached out to her after her TikToks, and particularly were upset about some of the allegations she made against her ex Gary, an insider spilled to the U.S. Sun. Friends, fearing escalation, are pushing for professional help. She's struggling with her mental health right now and hasn't been able to recover from her recent setbacks, the source added. Waite's disappearance shattered her, turning TikTok into a cry for help disguised as venting. Gary Shirley, now married to Christina with a blended family, has stayed mum publicly but reportedly barred Portwood from Leah amid the drama. Glennon, James's dad, has echoed concerns, prioritizing co-parenting boundaries. Even teen mom alums like Maxie Bookout have subtweeted support. We've all been there. Reach out. Sis! MTV filming the next chapter hasn't commented, but insiders hint at wellness check-ins during production. Portwood's bipolar diagnosis and past suicide attempts amplify the urgency. Fans recall her 2019 rehab vow to do better. Online, reactions split. Supporters hail her honesty. Mental health is messy. She's brave for showing it. Teen Mom T on X. While critics blast the spectacle. Get off TikTok and get therapy, Amber. Reddit's R Teen Mom. Leah's poised response in interviews underscores the collateral damage, with the teen advocating for boundaries. I love her, but this hurts. The franchise factor. Does Teen Mom fuel the fire? As Teen Mom relaunches with crossovers and raw reunions, Portwood's crisis spotlights ethical quagmires. The show birthed stars but scarred psyches, addiction arcs, custody wars, endless judgment. Portwood's 300K+ net worth stems from it, yet she rails against the half my life sacrificed to scrutiny. TLC MTV milks trauma for ratings, argues media critic Emily Nussbaum in a recent Vulture piece. Will her meltdown air or spark a pivot to healing narratives? Portwood's not done fighting. A post-meltdown clip showed her vowing, "I'm getting help. Watch me rise." But with interventions looming and kids in the crossfire, the path forward is precarious. What are your thoughts on Amber Portwood's recent mental breakdown? Do you think she will get the help she needs? Let us know in the comments below.